What's up, YouTube? This is your girl Queenie. This is me telling my side of the story. I know y'all seen the video, and I have as well, of FatGirlSwag telling her side of the story of apparently me fucking her over and setting her up with a crackhead Snoop Dogg lookalike. I'm gonna tell y'all right off the bat, I didn't do that intentionally. FatGirlSwag knew what the hell she was getting into. I'm gonna tell y'all the story, a short version. This boy met me, you know, whoopty whoop whoop. He came up to Queenie. He was like, you know, you looking good, da da da. Can I have your number and all this other stuff? So I was like, okay, you know, I'm feeling him. So I gave him my number. We wanted to hook up, so we wanted to go to the movies. He said he was bringing his homeboys. I said, okay, that's cool. Obviously, I'm not about to go to a movie with some boy I just met and his homeboys there. That's how motherfuckers get date raped. I don't fuck with that. So I said, okay, whoopty woo. You bring your homies, your cousins, whoop de woo. I'm bringing my girls, my cousins. That's what I did. Now, I specifically asked this boy because you know Queenie like to cover every base. I said, what kind of girls are they into? I don't even know. Okay. What are they type of personalities? I don't know, they just cool. I said, okay. What kind of, you know, like, what do they look like? Y'all have to wait and see. This ain't no damn secret society. All you had to do was give me those answers. If you didn't know, you should have put them on the phone and let them explain to me so I could have knew what was going to come.
Or now, you could have gave me the number and I could have talked to him my damn self.
I asked you if you wanted to do
and I could have avoided.
Actually, no.
I could have avoided that hell date.
Wait a minute. I actually did give him your number. We was texting. I texted him your number. I said, whoever you bring in, he can call her and talk to her. I swear to God, I gave him the number. And I said, he can talk to her. I just got on the street. And I remember I called you and we was talking about it. Matter of fact, I was like, did that boy call you? Remember we was texting? And you was like, nah, scary ass didn't call me. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so he showed up with his cousin and one of his friends. I showed up with my cousin. Actually, two of my cousins and, you know, my best friend, FatGirlSwag. After we came out the movie, they met us outside. That's cool. We went outside. And, you know, both my cousins they went on the other side of the wall because they were shy or whatever. FatGirlSwag wasn't shy. She just rude as fuck.
Don't talk to me.
She didn't even see him. She hadn't even seen him yet. She just
Yes, I did. I seen him waiting outside by the opposite doors. That's why I went through the opposite double doors.
She gonna go out the door, swoosh, go that way, opposite way, act like she looking for somebody named Jessica. We don't even went outside. Then one of my cousins gonna blow her cover by saying, Brittany, come here. Who is Jessica? And that's the only reason FatGirlSwag had to come back to where we was at. I seen her trying to be polite because her New Year's resolution is to give people more of a chance, you know, become more open-minded about certain issues. And I appreciate that. But I told her, I said, I don't know what kind of girls they like. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what their personalities are. If you guys show up, it'll be of your own free will. If you guys decide you like them, that'll be on you. If you don't, you're not obligated to like them. That was the deal. She gonna say I fucked her over. She gonna make y'all believe that I done met this boy and I done just said, fuck you, I'm gonna hook her up and try to hook her up with him. First of all, I'm trying to hook nobody up. He brought his boys, I brought my girls. They do that on their own. I was there for him, he was there for me, that was it. I didn't know that boy was gonna look like that. Or be like that. Because I'd have been like, oh, don't bring him. I don't want to be rude, but I'd have been like, none of my homegirls don't want to talk to him. And I don't, you know, that's fucked up. Because I don't want him to show up and he was offended. I don't want nobody to show up and I know that ain't none of their taste. And then he be the only one singled out and everybody talking. That would be fucked up. And I'd be like, okay, I don't think any of my homegirls gonna want to kick it with him because his personality or whatever. I'm not gonna say, oh, he funny looking. You don't say that kind of stuff to people. That's, you know, because what's attractive to one.
It wasn't only that. But tell him the type of stuff he did, especially what he did last night.
Apparently, Brittany think this boy is special ed and that he's mentally challenged. First of all, I don't disagree because I've seen his type and he do low-key look a little off. I'm going to tell you straight from Queenie's mouth. He look a little off. And the night before we went Friday, which was the 1st, January 1st. The night before that was Christmas Eve. I mean, it was New Year's Eve. And me and FatGirlSwag had drank a little. We had some vodka, we had some champagne or whatnot. And I guess the next day, it took a toll on FatGirlSwag. We in the movie, she got real sick. Her stomach started hurting her, burbling and stuff. So she had to go to the bathroom. She started throwing up. So I guess that was that aftermath. So, of course, I heard about it from one of my cousins. Said, oh, you know, Brittany in the lobby, she's sick. So I'm like, oh, what's going on? So we sitting there waiting for her mom because I'm a good friend. And we sitting there waiting for her mom because she's sick. And so, as we sitting there waiting, it was late. It was like 11 o'clock. The movies had closed. They closed their doors and locked it. We was the only ones in the lobby. And y'all know how black people is. We be going to the movies late at night. But we the only ones in the lobby sitting there. And then here come this boy, the mentally challenged boy that she said I fucked her over with. He gonna come in there. It's an ATM machine in there. He gonna go in there and start filling around ATM machine for loose money. FatGirlSwag start laughing at him. I had to duck my head now and start laughing because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And we talked about it last night, and she was like, "Oh, he mentally challenged," and she gonna say, "I set her up with some smoky look." I'm like, I was like, I didn't know he was gonna be like that.
God forgive me, but come on now, Alicia. Come on, Queen E. You seen this dude. I can understand if it was an ATM card in there. But he just pressing random buttons, acting like money gonna fall out. Who does that?
I'm telling y'all, I swear I did not do this on purpose. I ain't never seen that boy from Adam and Eve. I don't know what he looked like. I know what kind of personality he had. I was trying to find out. The dude I'm talking to, he wouldn't disclose no information. So that's why I told my girl, just like I didn't know what kind of people he was bringing, he didn't know what kind of people I was bringing. Apparently, you know, trying to be a good friend didn't work out. If I'd have knew who it was, I'd have been like, no. Because I do know your taste, FatGirlSwag. I know what kind of boys you like. And I'd have been like, alright, well, she might like him. Or she'll like him. But don't bring him. Because she gonna hurt his feelings. I would do that. Because I don't want nobody getting their feelings hurt. She got y'all thinking that I'm setting her up with just this cracked out Negro. I wouldn't do that. Get it straight. FatGirlSwag, I wouldn't do that.
Who you talking to?
Anyway, I'm just wanting to tell my side of the story. Because y'all already know. Queen E be having your back. I'm a loyal friend. And I care about my friends. And I wouldn't be bringing somebody that ain't worth a time of day deliberately to say, here's my friend. I wouldn't do that. But anyway, I just wanted to clear it up so y'all don't think that, you know, Queen E is, you know, tripping. But that's my side of the story. Okay. Don't believe nothing she tell y'all. Okay? I didn't do it intentionally. Now, this has been your girl, Queen E. Peace.
Bullshit.